Hey guys, Sable VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're just going to finish things off with David Koutesh's team here, sitting currently at a rating of 580, and honestly, still looking for that redemption. We wanted it last episode, kind of got somewhat of redemption, but I'm really looking for 2 wins right here. I'm going to push hard right now for 2 wins. Going to find an opponent rated 601, I should say, and we're going to see a Togetic, which is pretty cool. So, interesting team for my opponent here, rocking the Togetic, Whimsicott, Excadrill, Grimmsnarl, Butterfree, and Gyarados. So, if this were the actual VGC rules, I'd be concerned about Gmax Butterfree. But because this is just the doubles ladder and there is Gigantamax is not legal right now on the ladder, then I'm not too concerned about the Butterfree. Obviously, sleep powders are a bit annoying, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's the end of the world. And honestly, I think if we've ever had a chance to lead Colossal, this is the chance to lead Colossal. Like, I don't see any way that he really stops this. I don't think he does have Fake Out on Grimmsnarl, I believe. But I mean, I don't think it's the end of the world. If he wants to lead Grimmsnarl, that's not a threat to me. The question becomes, do I want Gyarados here? I feel like Gyarados could definitely have potential right now. Obviously, with the Intimidate is definitely a huge case, and I am indeed going to bring it. I almost want Gastron as well, but at the same time, I almost want Braviary. I feel like Braviary might be slightly better, so I am going to go Braviary right here. I'm probably bringing the wrong mod, maybe Gyarados. I don't know. We're gonna jump into things here. I think this should be good enough to give me the win. I feel like Colossal probably, if I can get it off, I gotta be able to get it off at least once while I feature this team on my channel. I have to get it off at least once. But we are gonna lead it. I feel like this is the battle. If I was ever gonna do it, I feel like this is the battle to do it. So we're gonna see how my opponent wants to lead here. It isn't gonna be Whimsicott Butterfree. So he could just go Tailwind and Sleep Powder, which would be super annoying. Like, incredibly annoying. But because he might be scared of Fake Out, I feel like he's not going to be scared of Fake Out, but I am going to go for the Dynamax here, and I am going to go, I guess I'll Rockfall. Get that, do I need the Sand though? I could Max Flare. Is Flare better? I'll Rockfall. I'll get the Sand up. I don't think it's, maybe not be the best idea, but I mean, I think it's better than going for Max Flare. I mean, Rockfall at least, I guess they're both Stab. I was going to say at least Rockfall Stab, but they're both Stab, and probably going to do, I guess Rockfall will do a lot more to Butterfree, but I mean, there's only so much you can really do to a Butterfree. It's going to die to either one of the two. My opponent taking his sweet little time here. Hopefully he can swap out Butterfree, and I can actually get this strategy off. But something tells me I'm going to get put to sleep here, and this, once again, is not going to work. The only thing I have going for me is that maybe Scarf Weavile will be faster than Butterfree and Tailwind. If that's the case, I can get my speed up, and then Colossal should be faster than the Butterfree as well. So if that's the case, I should still be safe to do this. However, I don't know what the speed tier on this Scarf Weavile is. Actually, I do know that, but I don't know the speed tier of the Scarf of the regular Butterfree right here. He is indeed going to Tailwind. Now the question is, will Weavile be faster? Weavile will indeed get this Surf off, so now the question is, will Colossal become faster than this Butterfree? I crit myself, of course. Of course, you know, trying to make something happen. Of course, it didn't work out. But Colossal now going to activate that weakness policy and going to get that steam engine boost here for the speed. Now, if we see... Oh, okay. So we're going to get the knockout here. We are going to be faster than this Butterfree, and it is going to die. I was going to say if we see like Rock Resist Berry and he manages to survive this, there's nothing else I can do. But we are going to get the knockout there onto the Butterfree. So in a decent spot right now. Of course, we've locked into Surf. Might want to consider switching that out. I feel like maybe that's the right play, because I'm probably just going to take a potential Moonblast. Not sure what my opponent wants to switch in though. I know he has Tailwind, which is slightly annoying. We're going to see what he wants to go for here. It is indeed going to be that Excadrill. So not only does he have Tailwind, I've even given him the Sand now. So I'm going to go Pokemon. See, this is where, I was going to say this is where bringing Gyarados would have made more sense, but I did bring Gyarados, which is fantastic. And unfortunately, I think he's going to be able to outspeed me here. Right? He does outspeed me here, I believe. Now I'm going to hope I survive here. Maybe I should be max guarding. In fact, I will max guard this turn, just because I know he's got to target me. We know he needs to target me. So I'm going to swap Weavile. I'm going to bring in Gyarados here. Now, we know he needs to target me, so this will just give me a turn for next turn for Gyarados to have a free kill. Or a free Dragon Dance if I needed it. I don't think Dragon Dance is the right play, so I will probably go for Waterfall next turn. But we are going to see the Dynamax, I'm assuming from this Excadrill. Because it would very much so surprise me if there's a Dynamax Whimsicott. And it is indeed going to be the Drill with the Dynamax right now, so I'd imagine we're going to see a Max Quake. Max Quake would be my best guess of what my opponent wants to do right now. But this is why I'm going for a Max Guard, because I'm not trying to die. Max Guard is going to come up, and I'd imagine he wants to double into me, maybe potential Helping Hand, but Max Quake gonna go straight into the Max Guard, so very happy I protected right there. And we're gonna see what Whimsicott. Whimsicott's actually gonna go Energy Ball, and that's gonna go into the Gyarados. And that did a lot more than I really wanted it to, and Sand's gonna buff a few people here, but the question becomes, obviously Waterfall is not gonna kill this Excadrill, but is it worth going for? Or do I want to swap out and potentially give myself another Intimidate in future turns? Like, what do I have in the back? I mean, I have Braviary. I feel like I could actually swap out Colossal right now into Braviary. In fact, I am going to do that just because I know for a fact that he's going to Max Quick that slot because he has to. I'm going to bring in Braviary right now, and then I can get Tailwind up for future turns as well. So Braviary is going to come in, attempt to take this Max Quick. He might go for Rockfall. But I feel like that would be very, very surprising if he went for Rockfall into my Gyarados. I feel like he's got to be scared of Colossal here. So Colossal's going to come out, going to bring in Braviary. And we are going to see the Max Quick. Obviously, it doesn't matter who he targeted, it will not target. And we are going to see an Energy Ball, and Gyarados should be able to take this. Gyarados will indeed survive that. We are going to eat, I believe that's an Aguav Berry on the Gyarados here. Yeah, it is indeed going to be that Aguav Berry, and Gyarados is going to get a Waterfall off. Not going to do a huge, actually did more than I expected. I was going to say not going to do a huge chunk of damage, but that actually did a respectable amount. So the question becomes, what does my opponent want to do at this point in time? Obviously, I lost my Dynamax. He has a Dynamax here. He can't kill both of us because of Max Rockfall. He could definitely go Energy Ball right over here. So I am going to protect my Gyarados, and now I'm going to predict the Rockfall, and I'm going to bring Colossal back in on this side of the field. Right? I think this will work. This should work. I mean, if he quakes, good for him. Congrats, he Max Quaked. But basically what I'm trying to do right now is I'm just trying to stall out Sand and keep my Gyarados alive as long as I possibly can. Maybe swap it in and out here once or twice. But once Sand's gone, Weavile should be able to outspeed this Excadrill, which is what I'm hoping for. Gyarados is going to protect right here. I don't want to die to an Energy Ball right now, because I know I will. It is indeed going to be the Max Rockfall, going to go into Colossal. That's actually still going to hurt. Actually, it's going to be Rockfall into Gyarados, so definitely could have left Braviary in on the field right now. It's going to be Life Orb Excadrill, which we probably should have seen earlier, and it's going to be Energy Ball. Yeah, I don't know about this play from my opponent here. I definitely think the correct play would have been, I don't know. That seems like an oddball play to me. Like, you know Energy Ball's killing the Gyarados, right? So why would you not go for that? But his Tailwind should be gone. So I'm just gonna double check that quickly. And his Tailwind is indeed gone. We've got one more turn of Sand that I of course set for him because I'm a nice guy. You know, I'm Canadian. Some people say Canadians are too nice, but I felt the need to set the Sand for him. Do I want to swap right now, or do I say I don't need Gyarados? What's he have in the back? Grimmstyle, his own Gyarados. I mean, I don't really need Gyarados here, so I am gonna stay in. I am gonna go for a Waterfall. And I think I just double into the... I'm just going to double into the Excadrill. I'm going to lose both Pokemon here. He's just going to go Energy, but now he'll go Energy. He's going to Rock Slide, which I find shocking. He actually misses the Gyarados, which is huge. I don't know why he doesn't want to click Earthquake or a Ground-type move into Colossal. Is he scared that I was going to swap in Braviary? He actually misses Gyarados, and that miss on Gyarados is going to allow us to win this game. Colossal is actually going to take that. So Colossal surviving on 1 HP, which is fantastic. Excadrill going to drop there to the Waterfall from Gyarados. And this Fire Blast is actually going to pick up the knockout onto this Whimsicott. Yep, so Whimsicott's going to drop. And we're going to see what my opponent's last Pokemon here is. Of course, Gyarados is not going to die to Sand because it is going to subside right now. And it's going to either be Togekiss, Gyarados. I'd imagine it's going to be that Gyarados for my opponent here. Wants to have an answer to Colossal. We're going to find out. There's only one way to find out. And it is indeed going to be that Gyarados. So, I think right now I am going to Dragon Dance. It's a bit greedy, but he has to target. he has to target Colossal right now. He could go for something like Surf. He is going to click Waterfall. It is indeed going to connect. It is going to indeed knock out that Colossal. So not shocking right there. Basically, I wanted to Dragon Dance, make sure I'm faster than this thing moving forward. He's Moxie, and that's kind of horrifying. I should have probably recognized the fact that it was Moxie when he didn't intimidate me when he swapped in. But that's alright. I am faster with my own Gyarados right now. I think Power Whip is the correct move. The question becomes, I think I'm going to bring Weavile in right now. I was going to bring in Braviary, but I'm going to save Braviary right till the end of the game. Could be a misplay, but I think Weavile's the better switch in right now. In case he has something like Dragon Dance, I don't want him to potentially be faster than my Scarf Weavile. We already know he's probably going to be faster than Braviary. I think Power Whip is the correct play. Of course, I am still going to have to rely on hitting it, and I'm also going to click Icicle Crash as well. The only thing I have going for me is he has to target a single slot. He doesn't have a spread move. Weavile is actually going to miss the Icicle Crash. Gyarados is going to go Power Whip. At least that one connected. So at least one of those two connecting there is huge. And I think that should be enough to win me the game as long as I connect in the future. Waterfall, of course, going into Weavile, and Weavile is going to die. So Moxie boost again on this Gyarados. So he's going to be +2. I think we're still fine because, like I said, he can't target both Pokemon. Got up to a big enough lead here. That Dragon Dance was huge because if my Gyarados was actually slower and not at +1, we could be in a little bit of a predicament right now. Of course, though, having not Dragon Dance the turn before, I would have been able to just go for an extra Power Whip. So, you know, I guess plus-minus there. And I'm just going to Brave Bird. I mean, I should be able to survive this and win. I feel like Gyarados just wins right now. Gyarados does indeed connect this Power Whip here. Is indeed going to pick up the knockout onto my opponent's Gyarados there. And we're going to emerge victorious in this first battle of today's episode. Like I said, I'm going for 2 wins. Of course, the Rock Slide there, the Rock Slide dodge there was huge. Definitely came in handy. However, I feel like if I would have gotten Braviary on the field earlier, I would have been, like, you know what I mean? If I would have got a Braviary on the field before Gyarados came on, I wouldn't have really had an issue there. Because I would have just been able to, like, Tailwind and go for Brave Birds, and I would have attacked before he got his Moxie boosts. So it wouldn't have really been too big of a difference there. But we are going to find another opponent almost immediately here. Let's see where it's going to be Paul with a rating of 162. And we're going to see what team he has here. He's going to go Arcanine, Rotom, Mow. That's a Dragapult. Gyarados, Togekiss, so the evolved form of what we saw in the last one. And that's not, I just said Togekiss. I really got to focus. And that's an Excadrill. So what do I want to do? That becomes the question. I mean, once again, that Rotom is a bit concerning. I feel like Weavile at least shuts it down this time because of the Icicle Crash, so I will leave Weavile here. And Paul here are going to lock in really, really fast. I am going to go Weavile. And, I don't know, being rated this high in Paul here, I'd imagine he's going to expect Scarf Weavile, so I don't think I'm going to catch anybody off guard there. I think I'm going to go Weavile. I'm going to go Braviary Weavile. You know, if my Joy-Con would actually work, that would be fantastic. But Braviary Weavile, I think, is definitely a good lead. Gives me Tailwind, matches his Tailwind if I need it. I think Gastron in the back is also respectable. I don't think it's the best case scenario because of the Rotom, but I think it's respectable. It beats the Arcanine, walls out that Gyarados for the give or take. It helps out against that Excadrill decently well. I mean, I could go Gyarados here. I could also go Excadrill. I think Excadrill might be the better of the 2 Pokemon. So I am going to go Excadrill here. I am going to lock in. Actually, didn't even realize how close I was to timing out. This whole swapping back and forth thing and the time being in the top corner there. I'm still getting used to it, I guess. Question becomes, can I actually get the 2 wins? I wanted them. The question is, can I get them? So Togekiss and Excadrill, the rank master for Excadrill here. So he found a way to get those ribbons to display the names. I think that's kind of cool. Like, I think there's some really cool ones. I mean, yeah, I know they have another one for, like, I guess when you use berries to take away EVs from your Pokemon, you have the once well-trained badge, which I think is kind of cool. It's a nice touch. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to be using them, but it's just a mouthful to say. But I am definitely going to match a Tailwind for my opponent right now. And Surf is kind of useless. I am just going to Icicle Crash here into this Togekiss. Or is it better for me to target Excadrill here? I feel like Togekiss is the better play for me to target. So I am going to target Togekiss. He's probably just might follow me anyways. But Excadrill here is going to indeed Dynamax. I mean, maybe I should be Dynamaxing as well with Braviary, just to make sure I take hits a little bit better. He's actually going to Dynamax this Togekiss, which honestly kind of surprising, making sure he doesn't flinch to a Icicle Crash potential. But he is going to have to go max Airstream if he wants to get a speed boost right now. So Weavile's going to drop an Icicle Crash, and of course I am going to miss, so that is now 2 in a row I've missed. Excadrill going to drop an Earthquake here, not going to affect either of those two. And Weavile should survive this, and I will indeed. And Braviary on my end is indeed going to go for a Tailwind. Are we going to see a max Starfall, or are we going to see an Airstream? It is indeed going to be an Airstream. I'd imagine going to knock out the Weavile. Actually, no, going into Braviary, and Braviary going to survive. So I'm okay with this. The question becomes, I think I double Excadrill here. With the berry, yeah, I'm going to Dynamax and double the Excadrill. That should be able to pick up that knockout. Obviously, I'm going to Airstream as well. Should I Airstream? I guess I'll Knuckle. I'll Max Knuckle, and I will Icicle Crash as well into the Excadrill. Max Knuckle might not be the correct play because their speeds are going to get faster because of this Airstream that my opponent is going for. However, I will be faster than him next turn, even if he goes for the Airstream. The only thing I won't be faster than is that Excadrill, which is a bit annoying. Maybe Airstream was the right play. Unless, of course, I can kill him right here. If I kill him right here, there's no issues. I'm quite content with my play. However, if I don't pick up this knockout, I will be slightly concerned. Braviary, of course, going to Dynamax. It might be a waste of a Dynamax because I am super low on HP. Weavile is going to go for an Icicle Crash. This time, thankfully, I am going to connect. So, I'm thankfully going to connect there. And, okay, that's going to definitely put it in Max Knuckle range now. Critical hit, of course. So, makes up for those 2 misses. So, thank you, Weavile, for recognizing how bad you are and correcting yourself there. So, Excadrill going to drop right there. And, of course, now I'm going to get attack boost on not only my Weavile, but also on this Braviary. And what are we going to see from my opponent's Togekiss? That becomes the question. Togekiss is going to go for simply a max Airstream here. Going to probably knock out Weavile. Actually going back into Braviary. And it's actually enough to pick up that knockout. Which is honestly a little bit surprising. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked by that. I thought maybe the Dynamax would allow me to survive, but actually that did. I mean, I don't know. That's a close one. I am going to bring an Excadrill right now. Of course, I have the +1 attack on my Choice Scarf Weavile. And I do have a Tailwind up still right now. So I am going to double into this Togekiss. Of course, Gyarados coming in. Probably going to be Intimidate now. Timing that correctly after my Braviary dies. We are going to see this Intimidate come out. And this is a bit concerning now. Because I don't think I can kill this Togekiss. And based on what I have in the back, I'm in a bit of trouble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Iron Head. And I'm actually going to swap Weavile. Not the greatest of moves, but I am going to swap Weavile into Gastron. I am going to predict this Gyarados wanting to go for a Water-type move into my Excadrill right now. So Weavile going to come back, going to bring in the Gastron here. I think this game's not over by any means, but I definitely think he has a little bit of an advantage right now. Obviously, Ironhead not going to do a whole lot being at -1, especially into the Dynamax Pokemon. That's going to be Weakness Policy Togekiss, so that's really, really cool. Really, really interesting to see right here. And we're going to see a Max Flare, so that's going to go into my Excadrill right now. And that's going to bring me down 2 Focus Sash, so thankfully I have that Focus Sash. And we're going to see what my opponent wants to go for here. Hopefully it's that Water-type move that I was talking about earlier. If it is that Water-type move, I have a chance. However, if it is anything else, like an Earthquake here, we're in a little bit of trouble. And by a little bit of trouble, I mean a lot of bit of trouble. If I have Tailwind for 1 more turn, I have a chance. And I think I just might have Tailwind for 1 more turn. If I have it for the 1 more turn, like I said before, I have a chance. If Tailwind dies out here, I don't think I have a chance. Weavile's Pressure, that's fine. Of course, Togekiss is going to go back to being regular size. And I need Icicle, basically, I need Icicle Crash to kill this Togekiss. And then I'm going to go for Scald and try to get a burn into this Gyarados. Weavile is going to be faster. I am going to miss again on this Togekiss. And Togekiss is going to go Dazzling Gleam. And that'll seal the deal here. If I would have been able to kill that Togekiss there with the Icicle Crash, of course, I would have had to connect to do so. And I think it would have probably picked up that knockout. So that's a bit annoying with that miss there. But actually the second miss of the night, technically. I'm going to get the burn on Gyarados too. So definitely could have had a chance had I actually hit that Icicle Crash there. It would have been close. Gastron's going to survive. Not going to matter. So I am just going to concede and accept defeat here. But I've never been a fan of using Icicle Crash. I feel like it misses more often than not, but I know it's, what is it, 85%? But that's what you get for using it, I guess. Like, you have to expect you're going to miss at some point. But I didn't think I'd miss 3 out of the 4 I went for. But that's alright. That's going to be it for this one, guys. We aren't going to be able to win that. So, pretty cool team there with the weakness policy Togekiss, of course. But that is going to be it. And thanks for watching this one, guys. And I will see you guys in the next episode with a brand new team.